Are we live?
Mark. Yeah, now we are. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Raina. CP the Great has finally joined us. No, I'm just playing. Um,
Wow.
all that shade I just do. Nah, it was cool last week. I ain't feel good anyway, so that was cool. And then
Shit,
I
neither
was
did
kind
I.
of I was kind of off topic. I don't feel good today, but I wasn't gonna cancel it. So, so
Nice.
today
That's
we.
what's up.
So how you been though? Before we go ahead and get up into everything.
Oh man, I just actually I'm leaving another podcast. That's the crazy part. So
Oh,
I've
look
been
at you.
podcasting all day.
Oh, dang. That's a long day. That's a long
Talking
day.
my
We had,
talking my ass up. Wait, let me pass the street, boy.
oh, so you was actually talking because you don't talk too much on. No, I'm just playing.
Wow. I don't know what's going on with you today, cuz.
I'm back to brand new today. No,
Man.
what we talking about today? We talking about toxic situations, and it was just to follow up. Like we went in. I had a podcast last Monday, and we talked about domestic violence and domestic violence survivors, and we touched a little bit on like toxic situations and toxic relationships.
I
But
had joined that. I had peeked in on that.
did
That
you?
shit had got deep.
Yeah, guys.
That shit had got, and I don't mean to call it shit, but you get where I'm coming
Nah,
from.
it
But
it it got
it
it got
got
deep, and that was the point of it. But the only thing that I kind of neglected to do was to have a male point of view on it because men go through, if not the exact same stuff, similar stuff to that. So, um, I didn't add a dude on the panel.
you should have called me.
I know I wasn't
You
thinking.
should you should have called me. I would have popped in on you. I love
I
you,
wasn't.
man. I'll
I
see you
wasn't thinking. But
tomorrow.
have you had any toxic situations, any
Uh,
toxic relationships before this beautiful
hold on,
blessing
hold
that
on,
you
hold on,
got?
hold on. I'm being a daddy. Let me drop my son off. Hold on. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? I gotta get a haircut at once, so I'll be on time tomorrow. All right, I love you. All right, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta shock my dog real quick. Bring me his thing.
Shock the dog. What do you mean?
We're training.
That's some evil training.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
Does
on
it
the.
hurt
It's on.
him?
It's actually on the lowest level. And normally all I do is point it at him, and all I do is point it at him, and he be, he be sick. He be cool.
Where the other bags at? In the trunk. All right, appreciate it. Love you. My bad. My bad.
You
Okay,
know
I'm
what? I
done
was
being a
thinking that this
daddy.
thing was a little evil, but then it's really not. It's effective dog training.
Yeah, hold on. Let me shoot this dog one time with this 9 millimeter, man. Hold on. Pow! Sit down. God damn it.
It ain't even a shock like that. So
He gonna that nigga gonna sit for good. Shit.
the dog is cool. The dog is cool.
Roof, roof. Bah. One in the trunk.
The dog straight. He cool. See, he quiet. He calm and stuff like that. So back into this toxic situations.
Mhm. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You ever been in some?
I've been in some very toxic situations before. Um, so before I got back with my wife and we decided that we going to get married and propose. I already want to just put it out there because uh, I'll just say this. Um, it was this girl. I told my wife about this, so I can say this. Um, It was I like when I was dating. Like I was on the dating scene, um, heavy. I was dating 2 or 3 women, but not screwing them all, but literally just dating. You know what I mean? So, and it was just, out of the one girl that I liked, she didn't like me back. I don't know if she didn't like me back, or I just couldn't get her to turn the corner so we can make it serious or whatever. But whatever it was, whatever I tried didn't work. I'm like, I'm a player. Like this shit ain't only like hard for me. And one night I invited her over for dinner. I could cook pretty decently. Uh, Her friend comes with her. That's I understand what's happening. It's like that's my out. I gotta take my friend home type shit. She ends up getting loaded, drunk, like she falls asleep. And then the toxic shit starts, right? My friend was like, man, she ain't no good for you, man. That's my nigga, but you need to be with somebody like me. I'm like, nigga.
Her
What?
friend?
Yes. I was like, okay. And while it was happening, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the biggest player in the moment, but like when I sat and thought about it, I was like, damn, I never do my niggas like that. But maybe they moved the whole time. Like I don't know what happened. But
And that's the thing, like maybe she was testing you, but that's the thing why some females can't bring their homegirls around a dude that they smashing.
nah, but see that it wasn't no test. There was nothing to test. You know what I'm saying? Because we weren't on that level.
That's
Like
crazy.
she was with that shit, my nigga. Like
Well,
that shit
maybe
was
if she is
crazy.
comfortable doing it, maybe that's something that they did all the time.
It ain't no
But hold
telling.
on, back to this. You said that you was dating 3 or 4 women, but you wasn't smashing all of them. How you date? How that was working for you? Nobody wanted to smash you.
Nah, I'm an adult. Like I ain't no real like young nigga. So you can see, damn, with my eye. You can date and not date exclusively. What I mean, dating ain't being together. Dating is we're in a talking phase. We're seeing if we like one another, and we're seeing if we're gonna move to the next level. You ain't mind if we dating. We just dating. We just kicking it. We trying to see what's up. I'm on the scene. You know what I mean? So it's two totally different things. But dating exclusively means if you are with one person, you're in a relationship. I never used the word relationship.
That is true. You didn't. That is true.
So it,
Okay.
it was it was more so that than anything. So yeah, I want to smash it. Shit, I want to smash any of them for that
I
matter.
just had a toxic situation. I don't like it. I don't like that. I ain't
What
like it.
happened?
I could laugh about it because it's just like I guess maybe I'm still in shock because I've never had nothing like this happen. I didn't know that fellas went around smashing car windows. That I didn't know. That was something that I found out that happens because it happened to me. So
Uh-oh, you put that whooper on them. You put that whooper snapper on them.
I just be chilling, you know.
You put that you put that big brrr on them. Okay. Okay.
I just be chilling, you know, and it
My
was
bad. You
just
put that big purr on them. That's what it is. Okay, okay, okay.
I don't even think that it was that. I just
Man,
some people
look,
don't like rejection. You know,
did you
some people
did
don't
you
like
sleep did you
rejection. So
sleep with the nigga though?
yeah, like 2 months ago.
Okay, 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 okay.
That's not
How did
something, you know.
so how did y'all go from not being okay from being intimate to him smashing your window? You're not telling me a valuable part of the story. What happened after y'all smashed and before he bust your window?
Nothing really. Nothing. He
Nah, see,
Okay,
that's
all
the
right.
problem.
So you can't
Keep it
be.
100.
It's complicated to be Facebook friends with somebody that you're just dating, and well, y'all in a relationship, but y'all not really, planning to take it any further than what it is. It's just you living for the moment. So being friends with somebody that you call yourself dating, and then going from cracking jokes on Facebook, people could interpret that wrong. So I say something, he'll get offended. He'll say something on Facebook, I get offended. So the last thing was he had stated, he said something on Facebook in terms of he needed some wet ass pussy. So I told him that he was reaching, he chasing. So we had a little argument, we fell out, or whatever the case
All
may
right,
be.
so, but see, all right, stop. See, that's the thing. Y'all fell out. Now you said what it was. So you you knew what it was. You know, you understand why y'all fell out. He got offended by something you said or did, and all right, I'm finna bust this motherfucker windows out.
No, but
I
then
don't understand that though.
so fast forward, he messaged me the other day before he busted my windows out, and he messaged me from his brother number. He was like, I miss you, unblock me. And no, he was like, hey, this woo woo, unblock me. And I'm like, I messaged him back. I was like, don't let him use your phone to message me. Like, I'm cool. So then he spazzed out. He messaged me back. He was like, I miss you. No, he was like, I miss you. I'm like, blocked. So he messaged me from another number, and he was like, bitch, don't ever ask me for nothing. It just got to tripping. So we got into a little argument over the phone, and he's like, I'm on my way to your house, but I'm at work. So instead of him taking it out on my property, he took it out on my mother's property. So he broke my mom, he busted my mom, my mom passed last February. He busted my mom's car windows out.
Nah, that was some sucker nigga shit,
So, you know, but
bro. If you watching this shit, that was a sucker. That was a whole ass nigga move, bro. Moms ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Did he know it was your mom's car?
yeah.
Yeah, so that make it an even bigger whole move, bro. Like, man, that lady didn't do nothing to y'all.
So
Hold
so it was
on.
just like, at first I was like, I was pissed. It was gonna cost me a grip to get it fixed, but it only ended up paying $400 to get both of the front window and the back window fixed. Well, 500 to get the front window and the back window fixed. So it went from being like 1,600 to the five. But I look at it like this: if it takes me $500 to get up out of a toxic situation and to never deal with somebody ever again in life, then that $500 was definitely worth it.
Hell yeah, that's $500 worth of shit. Fuck that
Because
nigga.
you never know a person' real intentions until they do something like that. And it's to me, it's like
Nah, you
ain't no
never
coming
know
back
a
from it.
person' real intentions. You
He
never
was
know a nigga
crazy.
intentions till he wants some more. Till he wants some more of that wet and juicy, and you be like, no,
I said, I'm cool on relationships. I am not,
man,
I'm
look,
straight.
man, man, my wife's mom is super cool. Like, man, she the best, bro. Like, I would never do nothing to harm her or her property, nothing, because our issues are our issues. I'm a man. I know how to like. You gotta have self control. So you mean to tell me the whole drive over there, my nigga? You didn't say I'm on some dumb shit, my nigga. Let me chill. Like you had all this time with your conscience and say maybe I shouldn't do this shit. You didn't prove a point. You still didn't get no pussy. You you still blocked. You still all the things you were before
You
and after
still
they
on,
busted
and
the
then I'm
windows.
pressing charges,
You
and I
just
don't
make
even want to do that. But yeah, and it
you
was
might have to
funny. It
make
wasn't
sure
even.
you alone.
Yeah, it was weird. No, because I just said, come pay me for my windows on pressing charges. Simple. He still won't be Mr. Tough Guy. And then he messaged me like, you still my baby. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. This I'm
Nah,
grown.
he like Lamar on motherfucking BMF. He crazy. That nigga wild and hell
Yeah,
no.
Lamar nuts. He a little off. He a little off. But yeah, that's my thing. Like people think that they say toxic, but they don't realize that stuff is really detrimental to your
Now,
mentality.
now, I wouldn't be real if I didn't say I've been toxic multiple times. I have. I've been. I'll tell you this. Back when I was maybe this is years. This is like maybe 04, 5, 6 maybe. I was dealing with the married woman and didn't know.
You didn't
She
know
was
she was
separated,
married?
not because she was separated from her then estranged husband, and she had moved on, and got her own apartment and everything. I didn't know this. I just it just kind of happened. But I'm over her crib one night. It's like this my little thing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't my girl, but she ain't no hoe neither. If you feel what I'm saying. At this point, I'm like, damn, she got her shit together. So I'm a young nigga. I'm like 23, and like damn, Shawty got that shit together. Like she can cook. She can like. I'm like, damn, this bitch is okay, cool. Man, I come outside every fucking tire I own is on flat. And she was like, man, that's my baby daddy. He probably saw you come in.
He flattened your
I said,
tire.
that's cool, but go in that nigga account and get my money out. And she did that shit, and that was that on that. But he would never like confront me face to face though. And this nigga had to be 40 at the time though.
That you know what,
But
baby, that would be crazy.
I understand now though, because I don't want to confront no 23-year-old. Because them niggas would shoot the shit out of you.
Man, well, ain't no talking.
Man, a young nigga will shoot you so fucking fast just because he afraid. I was the same way. I was ready to shoot a nigga at the drop of a dime at the age. What? Bow! Just like you shoot your dog and shit. I was like, what? Bow!
I don't shoot my dog. I don't shock him like that. He's get out the trash. See?
Then y'all,
Yes.
she ain't even feeding the dog. That's the crazy part. She ain't even feeding the dog.
Hold on, listen. And then you know what the sad part about it is? He has a big old thing of dog food down here sitting by my foot.
Damn.
But he doesn't
But
eat
yeah,
dog food. He don't
man.
like dog food. He like hamburger meat,
Wow.
is
Yeah,
what he
bougie
likes.
though.
Yeah, he
Toxic
real bougie.
situations happen every day, man. It's really how you bounce back from them that makes you a real nigga. So I've been in some toxic shit.
Toxic
I've
ain't
been in
fun. I mean, it'd be cool when you younger, but you be like, damn.
it's eventful when you're younger. It don't be cool. It's eventful. But I got some family toxic shit. I won't talk about it on the internet, but let's just say I haven't had a relationship with my mom's sister in years over some toxic shit for no reason.
Family is
But
real
the
toxic.
family is family is very difficult to deal with because they think that they'll forgive you faster than you will a stranger. I am the exception.
Why do you
I,
think that
I,
family members think that they get a pass
I
when it
mean, you
comes to
said
certain
it
things?
because they family members because it's blood. But I expect more from you since you know me, since you know my mama, my dad, and my sister, my brother. Like I expect more from you because I should mean more to you.
Yeah, like I fell
Don't.
out with my cousin. I fell out with my first cousin. He was more like my brother. Like he really like I don't even consider. I didn't consider him my cousin. Now I don't consider him nothing to me. And maybe I overreacted, or maybe his loyalty just wasn't as deep as my loyalty was. Um, but I had words with he just had got out of jail, and I had words with a girl that he was dating, and she ended up saying something about my mother. I was drinking and went over there, put my hands on her. But to me,
Y'all
he didn't have.
motherfuckers that's in Springfield will go a nigga house, I see. That's what
But
y'all
she said,
Springfield will pull up over on your house. Why? Oh, she ain't here. Well, Mama Kanye, I'll put her tires on flat.
But you know what? What I
I'll
learned,
bust
I
her.
had an ex. An ex taught me a long time ago, don't touch nobody property. And I ain't touched nobody property since. Because I flattened one of
My,
his tires. He came back and flattened two of mine. You know what?
it's because I learned that lesson early on. I was like, if you don't touch my shit, I won't touch yours. Because I said, I got 4, 5, 6, 7 windows on my car. But you do too. So whatever money I'm gonna spend, you gonna spend it too. So let's
Right.
just leave it at zero because it ain't even worth it.
It definitely ain't. We was on a whole high speed chase and everything. I was like, you know, that was toxic because he called me at work called me at work 2 days later and was like, I'm about to no, the next day I was like, I'm gonna get your tire fixed and I'm about to come take you out to dinner.
Did
We
you
said,
go?
yeah, but that's
Oh, wow. Wow. I look at you different, bro. No, I look at you different,
you
bro.
know it be feeling different when a nigga call your job, like call my job for me. Sure. Go out to dinner.
Mm. Hell, that's just a woman thing, bro. I'm like, hell no.
He asked for me by my full name. Go out to
Hello, man. Speak to Stephanie Gatson. Who the fuck is
it was
Stephanie?
like, it's a guy on the phone for you. I was like,
Who
huh?
the fuck is Stephanie Gatson? God damn it.
Huh? It's a guy. But yeah, no, we cool. We haven't talked in a minute, but no, we ended that relationship to, we still homies.
That's why that nigga put your mama, bust your mama glasses.
Now, that nigga was just stupid. Okay, he was just stupid because who comes and
Yeah,
touch somebody's property?
y'all
And
was
then
just
you
better.
know what? My neighbors must feel real secure over here in this white neighborhood because nobody has cameras. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I guess we all was at work
Damn,
and my camera got snatched down.
damn.
But it's cool though. That's I
Yeah,
mean,
let me show y'all my neighborhood. Hold on, how to turn this camera around?
I sure was gonna
I
ask
don't,
you like you said 20 minutes, you're still not there.
I don't know how to turn this camera around. But this is where I live. This is my neighborhood. I don't know if y'all can see.
No,
Hmm.
it's dark.
You guys probably can't see. It's dark.
You
And
stay in the bougie neighborhood?
I guess you could call downtown Memphis bougie.
Oh, downtown Memphis. Okay, okay. Let's talk about this Alpo situation.
Okay, we can talk about that.
Think his debt was paid in full now?
I mean, nobody deserves to die, especially a man with kids. But I mean, if you're a rat, you're a rat, though. You know what I'm saying?
But he killed a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I wouldn't say that I don't know, nobody deserves to die, but they say if you live by the gun, you die by it. I mean, to me, that was just dying by the fruits of your labor. No.
I can agree with that, but I agree with that on a. Okay, so man, you can't rat on niggas. A nigga ratted on me. I cut his water off, but
You
I
can't
mean,
rat
it's
on niggas, but niggas is making it a trend, and then niggas is letting niggas get away with ratting. So the next person feel like if they rat, nothing's gonna happen
nah.
to them.
Yeah, but how long did Rico get? I mean, Alpo get away with ratting though? He got away with it for a while. He niggas probably thought he forgot, but and it also came out that he was still in witness protection.
Oh, yeah, they got him out of police department.
So it's just one of those things, man. You know, like rest in. I won't even say rest in. He a rat, bro. And I won't be a real nigga if I ain't say that, man. Like it's a couple things I don't respect. If you don't take care of your kids, I
But
cannot
it's a
respect
lot
you.
of it's a lot of high
It,
profile rats though.
Yeah, but if you rat, you can't rat on the gang, bro. You can't rat on people out here, just trying to survive and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't cool. Just cause you got wrapped up, you want to take a nigga down with you. That's some bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that cause everybody with the stop snitching shit until they little sister get hit. You know what I'm saying?
But now
So
it's not how
it's
it
two
was.
sides of it.
It's not how it was back in the day. Like, ain't nobody just gonna come up. I mean, people, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like people, like, normally they'd be like, if we can't get you, we'll get somebody close to you. But I think that nothing's happening to nobody that's snitching, regardless of how minor and
Listen.
how big it is.
It
So everybody just
you
like, they're cool with it. It's
all
niggas here that's
look.
hanging with
It won't
snitches.
it won't all be televised. That's the thing. You just ain't seeing it like that. Everybody ain't privy to what happened. Niggas will fall off the face of the earth, and you'll wonder what happened. He's missing. His car was found in the river. Sometimes that should be on purpose,
Yeah, true.
like on some real street shit. So everybody, and I gotta say both sides of the spectrum because we've all seen it. Black on TV shows and everything. Black people don't know nothing when something happens until your mama get hit in the head with one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's two different sides of it. You could say fuck all rats, but if your little sister get hit up, nigga, you gonna want to know what the fuck going on. But it ain't snitching then. So it's two sides of every coin, man. So this shit's crazy, man. Like
So basically we glorify certain, we accept and glorify certain snitching, but then on the other hand,
no, we're
if something happens to us,
circumstantial people. That's all it
yeah.
is. Given the circumstances, you gonna switch that shit up. Because soon as a nigga come in your house and rob you while you at work, you gonna be like, "Hey, I got so and so much money to tell me." You want nigga to rat on the nigga so you can go get your get back. So it depends. Like it just depends on what happens. If
So
you out here
it's
snitching on good wholesome drug dealers, you a bitch though.
true. But some people want that lifestyle, but they don't want the consequences behind it. And not everybody understand that there's always an end point. Like it's either you gonna get out while stuff's still good, or you gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, and you gonna be in that situation in that room with them four walls and them two white men staring at you.
Yeah, I mean it just it depends. I
Most people
mean
don't.
jail ain't a place for a lot of niggas.
You
Like
know what?
I don't know.
We had a nigga here that told on majority of his homies for a body. And this nigga was only looking at, he had a dope case. He was only looking at 6 years. He told on the whole murder and he was only facing 6 years.
What would you would have done?
What would I would have done? To
Like
me, okay,
listen,
so to
wait, wait,
me,
wait, wait, wait,
honestly,
wait, 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 wait. Before you say that, think about your children, think about your mama, and think about everything else that's going on in your life good right now.
all right, so
I'm
I'm gonna
not
give
condoning nothing he did, and I'm gonna answer the question too. But think about that shit though.
I'm gonna tell you a situation. I had this situation, and I thought stuff was gonna go real bad, real quick. And I had called my mom, and I told my mom, I was like, "Hey, something about to happen." I said, "So you gonna have to get my kids." I said, um, I said I know what I'm doing, so there's really nothing that I can do. Snitching, telling on the next. Who I'm gonna tell? I ain't got right now for real. I ain't got nobody to tell them but myself. I said I knew what I was doing, so I'm just gonna have to take my lick.
So in that same situation with your kids, you just gonna let your kids go with your mom?
I wasn't gonna have no choice. What was I gonna do?
All right, in the exact same situation, you wouldn't tell them to murder.
Nah,
I was just making sure you was a real nigga, my nigga. That's all.
nah.
I just had to make sure you was a real nigga, man.
Because to
But
me, if I put I'm putting myself out there, and I had to put myself out there to survive for my kids. So at the same, I knew what I was doing. I knew the risks. I knew the consequences behind the risks that I was taking, and I knew it only ended in a couple of different situations, in a couple of different ways. So why would I be like, oh, I got bumped off doing what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna take everybody down with me for what?
Listen, in 2010, I was looking at 8 years Fed time, right? And I looked my lawyer in the eyes and just told him, man, look, do what you got to do. Fuck him. And that was the situation I was talking about when a nigga snitched on me. And a lot of people don't even know this about me, but and so in Memphis we got this term called it, when you take a case upstairs and you fight it, right? You can leave it in criminal court and you do what you do, or you can go upstairs and and do it like that and go to the feds and shit and fight it for trial and shit. And I took my shit to trial and I walked away with 3 years papers, but they wanted me to serve 8 years, like 85%. So, and I would have been just getting out in 2018, so I would have missed a nice little chunk of my life. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah,
my son growing up and shit. My son was 4, so I would have got out when he was
niggas
like,
can't keep their mouth closed.
yeah, I would have got out when my nigga was like 12, 13. So he 15 now, but um. I stood solid on. I didn't fold. I didn't feel no type of way. I didn't get stressed out or nothing. I just was like, hey, I'm gonna deal with it how it come and pay this motherfucking lawyer, and that's gonna be that on that. So it's I, that's why I can't never respect no rat. How you don't take care of a child that you created? How you gonna snitch on a nigga that got nothing to do with your situation? And rapists, pedophiles, and shit like that. I don't fuck with. Like, so those are 3 things I never like rock with. You know what I'm saying? So kill all of that.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it's some crazy stuff out here in the world. And then at that point right there, that's when I realized like females, just because you a female, you don't get no passes in this life, in this street life. You ain't no passes coming.
Hell no.
And that's what people don't
But but
realize.
but but especially the females is like, if you don't give me no money, I'm gonna call the police on you, man. You a sucker. You a sucker, man. You a bitch. Like that shit trash. Like I've seen that shit happen to a couple of my niggas. Like that shit whack, man.
It's crazy. I had a nigga tell me, what did he tell me? I had a couple of different niggas tell me some crazy stuff. One nigga was like, I hope that I can't wait for them niggas to rob you. And then one nigga was like, I can't wait for the feds to pick you up. I was like, well, damn. Stop talking to y'all.
That shit crazy, man.
Y'all dangerous.
Hell
Should be
no.
crazy. We ain't had nobody send no music in because I really didn't ask nobody to send no music in tonight.
Nah,
Um,
for sure, for sure.
so we ain't do that. I know we just had to get back in the
Yeah,
routine. This was a
yeah,
little bit
yeah.
more structured. I liked it this one, so I'm gonna try to keep up with it. Um,
Yeah,
I'm in the
man.
process of moving to Georgia, so
And don't get me wrong, I love podcasting. I love what I do with DJing and podcasting, but I'm tired of talking today. You know what I'm saying? I just want to relax with the fam and chill out. So we can really sign off. I'm good. I'm good.
all right. I'm gonna catch you
Especially if we ain't got no music.
later.
But listen, man, we appreciate all the supporters who watch this later, who check in the comments. Shout out to my dog Rico V. I see you. I saw you on the flyer. I can't remember the event, but I see you working, my nigga. Shout out to your mom. So like, not even on no whack shit. Like, his mom is an avid supporter of the show. So shout out to her. She's a friend of the show. We'll call her that.
Yeah,
She's
they
definitely a
friends of the
friend of the
show.
show.
They dope.
Yeah, man. So shout out to all y'all. Shout out to everybody, like I said, who watch it after the fact, who don't get a chance to comment. So, man, shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all follow us, man. DJ CP the Great on Instagram, all that good stuff, and say your shit, Raina, and we'll get up out of here.
Peace out, y'all. All
Peace. All right.
right, I'll let you. thirsty, people. Oh, you done? Mm-hmm. It was an early night.